Hey, this is Sasha. Thanks for joining me in today's video. And what I want to share with you today is how to go about creating your flagship product to be able to sell more video courses. So stay tuned. All right, so if you don't know what a flagship product is, basically a flagship product is kind of what somebody knows you for. And that's really what we're going to be talking about, because it can help you sell more video courses or books or whatever your product is. It allows you to just sell more of that. And I'll get to that in just a second. First off, if you don't really know what a flagship product is, you probably have seen them in the past somewhere or somehow. So take a look at things like Bill Gates. Think of him as, what is the flagship product that he's done? Well, the flagship product that he's done is, well, Microsoft. Microsoft did what? What did they do? They did Windows. Now they also have Office, they have the Surface Pro notebooks, they have the Xbox, so they have many other things like keyboards, mice that they sell in other products beyond that, but their flagship is kind of, they've got the Windows, now they also have the Office, and they've got the Surface Pro and the Xbox. So everything, they're starting to segment a bit more, but it's a huge company. If you look at Zuckerberg, what is his flagship product that he has? Facebook. Okay, Facebook now also owns WhatsApp. They also own Instagram, so they purchase things out. But again, flagship is the Facebook. If we look at somebody that's a little bit more smaller than some of those big boys, we look at Russell Brunson. What is he known for? Funnels. Anything funnel related, and maybe ClickFunnels now. Jeff Walker, product launch formula. You might have heard of him. So he does things product launch related. If you look at Google, known for what? Search. Now they also have a lot of things for you. It might be email, it might be maps, it could be YouTube, but they have a lot of other things beyond that. But the flagship was search, and now they have many other flagship products. Now, in my case, if you look at me as a smaller person, we look at this stock trading and education that I have in this division, and my flagship is the Options Mastery series. So I have these Options Mastery courses, and Options Mastery is the main kind of course. Now, I could go ahead and bundle these up and sell it as one single item, but the thing is when you're selling video courses, when you're doing things that are 20 hours, or there's some are even 30 hours long a piece, to bundle them together, 100, 200 hours of training, that may sound good as in whole to some people, but the reality is most people do things sequentially. They'll hop around a little bit. It's just a lot of content and material. You probably won't have people spending $2,000 to $3,000 on the products as a bulk deal on video courses. It's kind of expensive from the start. So people will get one, they see it, if they like it, they'll get the next one, and so on and so forth. And but as far as looking at the brand recognition, the flagship there is the Options Mastery series. Now, there's a lot of great things you could do as having a flagship. Eventually, I might bulk these up where I have the first couple courses, like get the starter package for trading options, investing options, but that may be sometime in the future. Right now, I'm currently building out my flagship for the Backstage income item. So I have some courses that I'm working on. So you could see here's automation, content creator, planning a blog business. So these are, getting all finalized. But you could see here, if I look at my Pinterest kind of products right here, my Pinterest traffic masterclass might be the flagship product for this group of products. And of course, I could add some additional freebies, PDFs, cheat sheets, checklists, you name it, some other things that can bulk with it. But the flagship itself would be kind of the Pinterest masterclass courses. Then I could also do a flagship for getting started bundle that I can name for a blog business. And that could be something like, here's planning a blog business, the target niche, content creator. This could be all together, but I'll also may be able to put this together in there, and that could be a flagship on its own. You could name it something, and that just makes it a little bit easier. If you're doing things like, let's say on YouTube, that I have some courses coming out, I've got this, but also for a video based, we have Video Marketing Blueprint, and that could be a flagship on its own. So there's a lot of great benefits to flagship related things. Because if you look at flagship product benefits, people know you for a specific thing. Like we talked about, like YouTube, we talked about Bill Gates. They know you for a specific thing. That also allows you to increase the price of the offering, because now it feels more special. There's a higher perceived value because it feels special. It feels more like an expert level. It feels detailed. So if you look at those kinds of things, it just gives it more power and allows that product to increase. And by doing that, let's say you bundle a few things together. like you bundle product 1, product 2, product 3, so you've got these 3 or 4 products. Now you've got this bundle, and because of that bundle, now that's your flagship, and that's what allows you to kind of drive that price a little bit higher, therefore making a little bit more money, or at least the perceived value higher. And not to mention, if you have a flagship product, it's a lot easier to market just one thing. Imagine you had like 10 different products, and now you have to market every single one of those. Now, the big companies like Microsoft, they do that. But if I go ahead and look at mine, let's say we're talking about my YouTube Masterclass series. Well, you have the business launch, the revenue accelerator, and traffic explosion. So I've got kind of 3 different products there, but I just market it as one, the YouTube Masterclass series, and now you get these 3 products all in one. Or it could be these other products here as well, or the option trading courses. Again, it's just the Options Mastery series, and then you could just market the Options Mastery series, and now you've got all these different products within there. So my point is that if you go ahead and have a flagship product, people will know you by a certain name. They will know you for a specific thing in that niche or industry. Now, for me, I'm kind of handling a couple of different niches or industries. They kind of overlap a little bit. And you can do that because the people that are maybe, let's say you enjoy 2 or 3 different things. You might enjoy yoga and martial arts, which are kind of a little bit separate. The people that are interested in yoga might not be interested in martial arts as much. So the people in yoga, you might have a certain flagship product. And if you also do martial arts, they might know you also for a different type of flagship product or core product. And that allows you to now cater to 2 different audiences and customers because they probably won't overlap. They will eventually overlap to some degree because you'll probably be talking about them in your courses and pulling content, and people will just get to know you a little better. But the point is that but that audience will know you for a certain specific thing of what you're doing and contributing to that community or that niche. So don't get too worried about it or too wrapped up. Just as long as you have kind of a core product offering that you're doing, it allows people to kind of place you in their mind somewhere, mentally in a quadrant, like, hey, do you fit kind of in here or in there? If I'm looking for fast food, is it kind of the high-end fast food, the low-end fast food? Is it kind of, more spicy, not spicy? Is it organic, not organic? So all these different things allows customers to place you somewhere in their mind. So look at what is going to be your flagship product. If you don't have one, look at creating one or bundling together a group of products to creating a flagship bundle. That's another approach that you can take, and that can help do quite a bit because now you only have to market one thing. People know you for a specific course bundle or product. You're able to be more recognized. And beyond that, there's just a handful of other benefits right here. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to grab some freebies that I have, feel free to click the link right over here. Check out some other videos that I have, or subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're brand new. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next video.